said Mr. Baskin. "That wouldn't cause a Hansoku Maki. Could anyone tell me what putting your fingers up an opponent's sleeve would cause?" Richard raised his hand.
Shido?
"Excellent," Mr. Baskin said. "Yes, putting your fingers up someone's sleeve would cause a shido, or small penalty." "What else?" he asked, searching for other means of disqualification. A girl a few kids back from Jack raised her hand. Although Jack didn't know her name, he knew that she was more skilled than he was because she was wearing an orange belt. "Punching someone in the face," she replied with a naughty smile. The instructor smiled back. "Good one, Charlotte," he said. "Any other ideas?" Charlie raised his hand again.
What about if you wear metal or jewelry? He asked.
"Yes," said Mr. Baskin, excited that his class had been paying attention to previous lessons. Another girl raised her hand, too. Jack recognized her as Emma, a girl who lived a few streets over from him. She was 8 years old.
"Biting someone?"
she offered. "Excellent," said Mr. Baskin. "All of those things, punching, wearing metal, and biting, can lead to disqualification. Now," he continued, moving on from the questions and answers, "today we're going to learn a new throw. It's called a harai goshi. It's known as the sweeping hip throw, and is an excellent move that can have a number of results." He got up and, with the help of Tim, a 13-year-old boy who sometimes assisted him, showed the class how it was done. When the demonstration was over, the instructor told everyone to find a partner. Richard and Charlie nabbed each other first, which left Jack alone. But not for long. Charlotte, the girl with the orange belt, turned up in front of him almost instantly.
"Wanna be my partner?"
she asked. Jack looked around for another partner, but everyone had already paired up. He never liked practicing with girls. He didn't like the thought of hurting them. "Okay," he said reluctantly. "Shall we get started?" Jack and Charlotte bowed to each other. As Jack reached for Charlotte's sleeve, she moved quickly. She grabbed his right arm, twisted in toward his body, lifted him up on her back, then grabbed his trouser leg and threw him on the floor. Thwack! Jack's body hit the mat hard. He'd never been thrown by a girl before. He looked up at Charlotte, who was standing above him, arms crossed, with one of those know-it-all grins on her face. Hopefully his friends hadn't seen what happened. Pretending that it didn't bother him, Jack got up and coolly said, "I'll let you do that." He and Charlotte faced each other for another match. As they tidied their judogis, Jack was going through the moves in his head. Just as they were about to begin, Mr. Baskin shouted for everyone to find a new partner. Without saying a word, Charlotte flicked her ponytail and strutted off with her nose in the air. Before Jack could think about getting back at Charlotte, Adam stepped in front of him. He and Adam were in the same class at school. The two of them bowed to each other, and after a pretty good wrestle, Jack threw Adam to the floor. Then they repeated the move, and Jack let Adam do the same to him. They practiced over and over, so that by the end of that session, Jack was pretty good at performing the harai goshi. Now all he had to do was find Charlotte again. He'd throw her this time around. But unfortunately, that wasn't going to happen. At least not today. "Gather up!" yelled Mr. Baskin, motioning for everyone to sit in front of him in a row. Jack and the rest of the students sat on their heels across from Mr. Baskin, who congratulated them on their hard work. As soon as they were dismissed, Jack, Richard, and Charlie gathered up their things and walked outside. While they were waiting for their mums, they talked about lots of things, like whether they were going to enter the next judo competition. Richard was, Charlie wasn't, and Jack thought he might. When Jack's mum pulled up, Jack said goodbye to his friends and climbed into the car, which was filled with groceries. When he got home, he helped his mum put away the food and then played a car racing game on his Xbox. Sometime after dinner, he